everyone, welcome to your readings. So let's do a channeled message from your person. Okay, so we have 4 piles today. Choose your piles. This is the Tarot of Wonderland. This is the hello everyone, hello purple lights, welcome to our next reading. So today we're going to talk about a channeled message from your person. So let's see what's coming through. We have 4 decks for you to choose as piles today. This is the Tarot of Wonderland, this is the Wizard's Tarot, this is the World of Vision Tarot, and this is the Animal Totem Tarot. So use your intuition to choose a pile, and then we see each other at the piles, okay? And I hope you like the decoration. See you guys. Hello, pile 1. So welcome to your reading. Let's see what's coming through, guys. So first of all, I want to clear the air. So I'm spraying here. This is purifier spray, smudge spray, and it smells really good. So let's see. I think I sprayed my vase here. Oh man. Okay, guys. Pile 1. What's the channeled message of their 1? I also want to get a Lenormand card. I don't know, they really are helping these days. Wait a minute, guys. Yeah. So I also want to clarify this card with a Lenormand card. Okay, this card fell out. So now I want to shuffle this pile. This is the Alice in Wonderland Tarot, not tattoo, Tarot. Now I'm gonna see what comes out. Channeled message from your person. I'm only reading uprights today. Channeled message from your person. Okay. What's the message here? So I put this here, the deck. So what's the channeled message? First of all, I want to put this big, like I want to turn around this big card. This is about fairy tales. So pile 1 is the Cinderella pile. And with it comes the owls, the knowledge. Okay, I want to turn around as well the other cards. We have the Lovers. This is a funny Lovers card. We have the Emperor. And we have the Star. Wow. Like all major arcana. Like this is big. Like there's only major arcana cards here. What is she putting in the... Oh, gloves. Wow. Okay. I'm feeling different vibes here, guys. Usually, if I would see the Cinderella card with the two birds, we have the star here, which also speaks of hope and a reflection. We see the two owls that are the same. So we're definitely having a twin flame here, okay? Someone that you have a soul bond with. It doesn't have to be a twin flame. Please don't mistake my words, yeah? There are people, they don't call that a twin flame. They call it a soul connection, a very deep significant other. Some people call it my significant other. This is a very deep soul connection. Both of you are healers, and both of you are enlightened. Yeah, there is a divine masculine and a divine feminine here. That the two found each other was kind of magic. That's why Cinderella is here. So actually, basically, the whole story is the Cinderella story. But, I'm saying but, because I'm not feeling Cinderella story here, you know. And that's the sad thing. That's where it takes a different turn. We see one owl leaving the tree. For me, this tree is the tree of knowledge, and the Seven of Pentacles we have here at the bottom, which is the card of waiting. There was an enlightenment that your twin flame wanted to give you in this connection, okay? So this person who is depicted as the emperor here, yeah, as this bird leaving the tree, basically wants to tell you that he is giving to so many different sources. You see this here, this big bird, yeah, the emperor is giving to all these birds. He's giving food to all these different birds. So basically he's like the boss bird. So if we can see this as a divine masculine, and here in the Lover's card we have this, is this Alice? I don't know. But we have this girl wanting to get the sweet. And then look at this guy, he's like standing there offering the sweet, but then this, I don't know what this is. That's a queen, right? So we have a king and a queen here. The queen is kind of saying, like, get out of here with your sweets. So what I'm feeling is that this twin flame is not accepting the offer that you made, okay? Spirit is saying it's basically a Cinderella story. It's magic. Something that you guys have found each other. It's like out of this world, you know? It's a Cinderella story. It's like, it's not happening like every day, yeah? So the connection that we have here is very, very... How do you say that? What we have here is very, like, Spirit is saying, it's actually, the time was important because she's holding the timing. Whatever information or whatever the divine masculine did, and I feel here that there was some kind of decision on the divine masculine side that where he wanted to tell you some kind of information, okay? And you got your information, Divine Feminine. Yeah, similar even to my story. It's very almost the same. There was some kind of information that the Divine Feminine received about this journey. But at the same time, it's like the Divine Masculine chose in the garden. We see here the garden where the sweets are offered. He chose to leave this tree. He chose to leave this garden. He chose to basically run away again. Yeah. And I said this to many, I talked about that with other twin flames. Yeah. And that's a typical thing. Maybe you went into union again because we have the two owls in on the tree, and you know, this could mean that for a twin flame, maybe you both met up, maybe you you know, you saw each other again, you went into union. But then the masculine chose to leave again. Yeah, because he chose the other parties that where he gives food to. Yeah, that's important. That's the Emperor. Yeah, he made the decision to basically saying, I'm not interested. Yeah, it could be even a famous Divine Masculine because we have the star on the other side here. Yeah, and here at the bottom of the deck, yeah, that's interesting. It's basically the Divine Feminine being in shambles again. You know, the Divine Feminine maybe reading her cards, and maybe you go and, you know, look at or watch tarot readings again because you have no idea what happened, why this happened. You know, it's kind of like your it's like kind of like the Divine Masculine put you with nails onto a wall, yeah, and said, okay, it's nice on your tree, and I know I'm in this, but it's not mine right now, or it's not mine at all. I'm leaving. This is kind of what's coming in. I want to get more here. Where is the other deck that I wanted to? Ah, yeah, here. And the message here, though, is because the star is at the end, and she's picking up her gloves in the reflection. So basically, the guy puts out his gloves, put them in the water, and she picks it up. So basically, the twin flame, the Divine Masculine, you know, they chose not to pursue at the moment. And everyone's watching this and you resonate with that. You know, you just had a breakup with your Divine Masculine again. And you know it's magic. You know your connection is something wonderful. But we see here in the daylight, the Divine Masculine's not wanting it. And when he's at night, we see here the night coming in. And we see the star picking up the gloves. It could also be him missing you, yeah, hoping for the journey. Yeah. And I just said this, in the Knight of Wands comes out. Yeah. So basically the message here is we see that the Divine Masculine is reaching for the sun. Yeah, he's galloping towards the sun. And we have autumn leaves here. Very beautiful. So he's basically leaving in chase of the sun, because he's running this way. What else is there to know about the journey? Let's see which other cards are, because there are some that turned around here without me seeing. Okay, we have the Nine of Wands. Yeah, he has to hold that in, though. When I see this card, I always think of like, you know, keeping the passion inside of him, like working out in order to keep it inside of him. Again, we have the Emperor, and he holds this, what is this? Yeah, could be a Capricorn, because we have Capricornian energy here, but it's actually in Aries. But I also feel Capricorn fire signs coming through. And we also have the Queen of Wands. Yeah. I see you here on different ends. Yeah, the Knight of Wands running away from the Queen of Wands. Yeah, he's chasing basically the sun. He's chasing yeah, it's like he left in order to pursue for him other things that are important for him, but it's also taking a lot of his toll, a lot of yeah, it's like he has to keep it inside. Yeah, with this almost looks like the Strength card for me. It's like he's on his own again with a 9. He's walking away. He's the Emperor. He's depicted as the Emperor twice. So, I mean, the Emperor is a divine masculine, and this divine masculine with twice being an Emperor, it could be that he's walking away because he feels there is some other Emperor for you, that he does not want to take the place. Yeah, this could be that he thinks, if I take the place, then the other Emperor cannot come in, because I'm seeing a couple here. Yeah, the Queen of Wands and the Emperor. I'm seeing a couple, and he's kind of walking away from that. So it could be that there is some other person coming into your life who's better suited for you, or it could be that he's not ready to be this Emperor to you yet, and that's why he's running away. So this is actually his place in the future. Yeah, or he even sees another person on your side. So maybe you are married, or you have someone else on your side where he decided he's not interfering in this, but he's rather walking away. Okay, this could as well be, because strangely I see 3 people here, but I see the divine feminine here, viewing the whole thing as like a once-in-a-lifetime story, not knowing really what's going on, because she's on that, she's here. Yeah, that's why you watch all these readings, because you don't understand why this happened. And that's why I tell you, you know, this person walks away in chase of their other things. You know, they have all these other birds to feed, so that could mean that they, you know, chase for success right now, or they chase for money, or they chase for another person, or they choose not to remain on the tree, they want to venture out. They're basically venturing away from the feminine. They're not ready yet, and they it's hard, you know. It's not as if they love to do that. I mean, his soul. I mean, in the 3D, because the Knight of Wands is very 3D oriented. Yeah, the Knight of Wands is a person that rushes in and rushes out, like in and out all the time. So he might have come back because he viewed the whole thing as magic. And that's when, you know, they get pulled in from the universe. And maybe that's what happened here with the Divine Masculine too, that he came back, that you were in union for a short time. And then he left again. Because either there is someone else on yours end and he doesn't want to fight it, or he sees someone else on your end and he doesn't want to fight it, or he's not ready to be that Emperor for you. Yeah? Divine Feminine. But I see you in your power. I see you as this Queen of Wands. You were ready. You were ready. But the universe saying you can be hopeful. I mean, the star is at the end of the reading. So, yes, let's get some advice. Let's get some angel things. I want to see what is going on. Can you show me one more card here? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So it could be that they chose their friends before you, or that you should gather your friends around you now. You know, you should get your help, you should distract yourself with your friends, or they distracted themselves with their friends, or they just see, I don't think they just see a friendship, because we have the Lovers at the first card and the Knight of Wands. They don't see only a friendship with you, but they see someone else on your end, I feel. They don't feel suited to be your emperor yet. That's what it's coming in strong. Let me get one more card here. What is the advice for the Divine Feminine? Yeah. Unfinished symphony, guys. This is not over. Yeah, and that's what I said at the end. I mean, if that's a twin flame journey, it is not over. We all know that, right? They leave and they come back, and leave and come back. That's the not so nice part of this whole journey. Yeah. So guys, that's all what I'm having, pile 1. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. So, let's see, pile 2. What is the channeled message from your person? So first of all, pile 2, please. First of all, I'm getting the cards. Please clarify this card, universe. Okay. So now I want to shuffle this pile. They are all pre-shuffled already. So not reading reversals, only uprights. What is the message of pile 2's person? Hope you appreciate the beautiful decoration. So now we're gonna see at the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Pentacles. Okay. This is about teaching, yeah? About them being a role model, maybe? Let's see. We're gonna look into the cards, okay? So we have, this is the these are the cards that depict like a fairy tale or something, but this is not a fairy tale. What is this? Tam Lin, and she's going to battle. Okay. So, wow, what's going on? Wow, so this Divine Masculine. Okay, oh wow, we have the cross. The cross is about a spiritual warrior. Maybe with the teacher card here. Let's put it here because otherwise you cannot see the cards, right? So this is about teaching. This is about giving back. This is about reciprocating. And she is holding like the pentacle in her hand, and we see 5 pentacles up here, and the 5 pentacles is always the energy of a leg. And this woman has the 6th pentacle, which is, if she puts it here, then it would be, you know, the pentacles would be in balance again, and she is kind of holding that pentacle and kind of thinking, should she share that pentacle with her students or not? I want to read what this is about, Tamlin, because I don't know what that fairy tale or whatever this is. But I also need to see the other cards, guys. some of the other cards around. So we have the Page of Swords. Again, someone here is fighting. This is a fighting pile. Like, everyone's fighting here. What's going on? Justice? Okay. Cut situation. Like an equal fight. It's like an wow. And then we have 2 pages here. We have 2 pages here. Wow. Oh my gosh, and we have 2 people here as well. Look at this, we have 2 pages. We have the 10 of Wands in the reversed. We have again the 2 pages, the 2 of Pentacles, the 2 of Swords, the Magician. Wow, this is about not making it okay. Wow. Wow. No, guys. Wow, like pile 2 is big. Okay. I'm feeling here there is from your person is leaving the chair of justice. Okay. Your person had or must make a decision between 2 people and you're one of them. Okay. So if I see it here, we have a girl and a boy. So I think it could be about a spiritual marriage with 2 children. Yeah, this could be as well that your person is married and he has 2 children. Yeah, of course, I'm not saying this is not possible because this could be also read into the cards, but I'm not seeing it in the cards. I'm feeling here more, and I know who you know, my purple lights on my channel, there are not many married. So I'm feeling that it was a cross, or it is a battle. It is a cross for your person to choose between 2 people. We have a Page of Swords, an air sign, and a Page of Pentacles, an earth sign. But please apply it as it fits. It doesn't have to be. One person is more in masculine energy. The other person is more in feminine energy. And I'm feeling here that your person, your one, has the pentacle to bring it into balance, but he is lacking. He doesn't want to make the decision. He's lacking the decision making, basically. So what he rather did, he ran away from making a decision. I think he even let the 2 people like in the cold. So maybe you, and then he left you and another person in the cold and ghosted both of you. I don't know. This feels like it. Let's read this Tamlin card, number 24. What is this? Never had such a reading here on my channel. This is the first time I have a reading like this on my channel. If my love were an earthly knight, though he's an elfin grey, I would not give my own true love for any lord that ye have. 3 time Tamlin changes, in 3 time Janet holds. What's this? She sprinkles a circle of earth and blessed water about him and brings him home. The tale of Tamlin is Scottish, and no one creates heroines like the Scots. This may be called Tamlin, but it is Janet's story. Okay. It is a story of initiation, change, transformation, and freedom after imprisonment. The strong, fierce will of the heroine frees the man held captive by the fairy queen. Even though he is forced to change and change and change, and Janet must hold fast, not letting him go, until at last he turns into hot coals. She flings him into the well, and he is born again as a human self. When this card comes to you, you are being reminded of your amazing powers to free others by refusing to give in to overwhelming forces. You are strong, and you can set an incredible example of courage and pride, for this heroine is proud of her family, her name, and her choices, even when they have seen her walk outside and of what is considered to be the right thing for her to do. What does this mean for you? It means that despite the rule you have broken, you have done this for the right reasons. Your immense resolve and determination are an inspiration to others, and always will be, and are so powerful that you are able to inspire others to become truly themselves. When this card comes to you, be like Jane of the Tamlin story. Set others free, though refusing to be intimidated. Stay true to yourself and to your own values, even when you walk in a strange land. Wow. And know that when you pick a rose, magic can happen. Love is also at the heart of the Tamlin story, the refusal to discard a lover because they are in difficult circumstances, instead choosing to be strong and supportive. So when this card appears, know you can stand by friends and loved ones, and your support means the world to them, especially during a difficult trial. You are a tower of strength, and it will be appreciated, and so much love will be yours. You do it not because of the reward, but you do it because it is right, and because the love you have goes beyond good times. Hold true and hold fast. Loyalty, true to own values, passing a test, coming home. Wow. Yeah, this is battling for the right choice, making a choice, and it's a burden. It's a burden. There's some kind of burden here. I want to know what this is all about, because I'm not really sure if this person runs away from the choice or if this person chooses and has chosen already someone. Let's see. What is this all about for pile 2? Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay, they're making a decision, but until now, they were not ready to face it. Yes, but they will make a decision very soon. What is this all about here? Okay, yes, they choose. They have to choose. One have to be left behind. Interesting. I feel here there's one person from the past and one person from the here and now. So I feel here this person is between two people. Your person wants to tell you they have to make a choice between two people, and they're not wanting to face the choice, or they're choosing soon. I want to know, what is the choice? What is the choice here, universe? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, it's a choice that's long overdue. They were running away from making this choice for a long time, because for them it was not clear what choice to make. Yeah, but they will do. The Emperor decides, the Emperor decides. So I think they will take the okay, we have the 3 of Wands. So I feel they were waiting for the right moment maybe to make the choice. And we also again have the Page of Pentacles, so they choose the Page of Pentacles. They're not choosing the Page of Swords. The choice is towards the Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles at the bottom. Hanged Man reverse. Yes, this person will make a decision. They're not keeping 3 people. Like 2. There are 2. Death. Yep. But who are you, right? Now you want to know who are you in the equation. Are you the one that they chose? Because I feel here that they choose one of the two when they decide for the Page of Pentacles. Who is our listener? Who is our listener? Maybe you already know, but I want to look. Yin Yang, you are the soul. You are the person with the cross. Maybe you are the Page of Swords. Because I feel here the Page of Swords, you know, this is yin and yang. So you are the soul counterpart. Who is our watcher in this equation? Okay, walking away. Action has been taken. You see this here? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I feel they don't choose you, pile 2. I feel I'm sorry to say that. That's why the burden is here. They have to choose between two, and I think you are the soul counterpart. We have the yin and yang here, and the divine feminine, the divine masculine. We have walking away and a broken heart, and I asked, who are you? So I feel that you are like the Page of Swords. You can look into this person's energy. Maybe you feel them. And the Page of Pentacles is someone that is in, maybe you are from the past or you are now, but there's someone here that they manifested a connection with. Okay. With the Page of Swords, it's like you are in their thoughts and this person is in their reality, in their life. That's how I see it. Yeah. So you, pile 2, are in their thoughts 24/7. You are, and they decide for the Pentacle. Okay, they decide because they got to know something. You know, the teacher is like, you know, they decide what's best for their growth at the moment. And I'm sorry to say, but I don't think that you and this person have more going on than thoughts of each other, because you are depicted here as this Page of Swords. That means that you both watch each other, but you don't really have an earthly interaction. That's the Page of Pentacles. And I see here that this Emperor for a long time was not making a choice. He was always keeping two options open. And maybe this person wanted to come back to you, or maybe they wanted to make a move on you as well, but they met someone in that time. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is something new they started right now, okay? And I feel that they want to start this rather than, you know, I feel this with you as a soul journey. So you will always be with them. I'm feeling with the yin and yang and the divine masculine and feminine here, and the Indian woman walking away. I feel that there's a soul bond between the two of you that, of course, cannot be broken. But this person wants to tell you as a message that they chose the other party that's with them in their life. And that's why they set you free, basically. Because they don't want to drag you along so that you, yeah, think they might come. But they don't choose to come now. And that's why it was a very hard battle for them to choose, yeah. Because I feel here with that fairy tale card that you were fighting for this connection and you were very true to yourself and you were loving this person from your whole heart, but there's someone they met recently, I feel here. Maybe there's an age gap here between the two of you and that's why they don't want it. I don't know, yeah. But here it sees as if the message is, I have to make a choice. I was running away from the choice for a long time, but I'm making it, and I'm making it towards the person that is in my life right now. And I feel you watch this person, pile 2. That's why you watch tarot readings now. Maybe you are an ex, or maybe you're just a soul bond, you know, I mean, just in quotation. But maybe you have never met this person, or this is a crush, or you guys only exchanged words with each other, okay? It was basically your connection was never there from the start. And that's what they want to tell you. That's the message here, okay? Pile 2. Yeah. Okay, that's all what I'm having, Pile 2. Yeah? Take care. Bye. Hello, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So let's see, what is your message? What is your channeled message? What is your channeled message? So, shuffle your pile. So, I want to get one of these cards. A channeled message from their one for pile 3. I also want to clarify this with the Lenormand deck. What is the channeled message here? Pile 3. What is this all about? And I'm not reading reversals. So guys, let's see, bottom of the deck. We have the Page of Wands. Okay. So let's see. First of all, we have Rumpelstiltskin. Secrets. Number 16. Wow, with the clover. I feel that your person, pile 3, wants to tell you that, like, it's interesting because Rumpelstiltskin is about... Oh, I didn't have the... Wait a minute. Just saw it. I want to put the flame on. Well, Rumpelstiltskin is about this... about not saying the name or something. Not knowing the name, but I'm feeling here that this is about someone that is like a crush, or is like a secret admirer from you, or is like your twin flame, your significant other, and I feel that they want to say that they know who you are with a secret. It's not a secret for them anymore, because we have the 6 of Pentacles with this, which is the shared content, which is the shared knowledge. And here this person, the Page of Wands, that's their overall energy. So they're patiently waiting to basically make a move. Yeah. So, and it's still a Page of Wands. So I'm feeling that there will be more time. I'm feeling that they're not making a move soon, but maybe some time. But they're waiting. Yeah. I see them waiting on making their move on you. And until then, you might not even know if they know who you are. Like, you might think or you might feel it, but they keep it a secret. But let's see what else we have. We have the 5 of Coins. I love how these different decks are so different in their, like, how is everything is depicted. Yes, they know. We have the Ace of Coins. Yes, and we have the Nine of Swords. I feel there's something here on the feminine end. You probably, feminines, don't know that this person is trying to make a move, or you know, they're trying to come forward, but there's something hindering them on coming forward yet. Okay, so they cannot make a move now. That's what's depicted on the Five of Coins. You know, that's like it's not the time yet to bring this into 3D, to make a move. But they want to tell you that they already know. Yeah? This person, this divine masculine I'm feeling here, already knows. Yeah? And they value this connection, and they and you might not know, because on your end there's a lot of heartbreak and a lot of misinterpretation. And yeah, it feels like almost as if the divine masculine is not wanting to make a move for you. And, you know, that's how the energies are, you know. I was feeling that as well. That's how the energies are. It's like we're thinking they're not even with us, but that's not true. Yeah, they are. So let's see, what is this all about? Give me more information. Pile 3. Okay, they said 2 messages. So yes, we have Treasure Island here, and this is the turtle having the treasure, and it's being flexible about when they reveal it. So right now, you know, I don't think they have to wait till they are flexible enough, or if, you know, the circumstances around you guys are flexible enough to make a move. What is this all about, part 3? Yep, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before, so this is definitely a soulmate or a twin flame or a past life connection. That's for sure. Can you show me what else here, universe? Okay, this card fell out. We have deceit. This is interesting. I want to clarify this as well later, because I don't really know what this deceit. Maybe there is some kind of deceit going on right now, or maybe you're thinking they're deceiving you because they're not making a move. I mean, we see this Page of Wands still standing in the desert, you know. They're not walking yet. So they're trying to grow up, you know, like basically the Page of Wands try to become the King of Wands in order to make a move. So it takes them some time. Yeah, they need some time more. And we have winter. The answers to your prayers are fully realized in winter. So they're going to make a move in winter. That's for sure. It's beautiful. So I want to know what this deceit means. Universe, what is this deceit meaning here? I feel it's only the end of the divine feminine, that she's feeling deceit. Why is deceit here? Knight of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. Interesting. Death. Yeah, because you don't feel them coming your way. It almost feels as if they turn the other way for the divine feminine. That's why the death card is here. Let me see one more card, universe. Yes, it feels like the divine masculine, because they're not making a move. Exactly. Exactly. It's like, you know, they're moving the other way. Or it feels for the divine feminine as if they're not are able to give to the connection. So it feels as if they make a move on someone else. Yeah? Because the Knight of Wands is all over the place with other people. And that's how it feels for the divine feminine. And that's why she feels this deceit. Yeah? But your person wants to tell you there is no deceit. They just follow their passion right now. But there's no defeat going on. That's very beautiful to see. Do I have another? How did I end it? I have to think how I did it in the other piles. I think that's it, right? I think that's it. But I I don't know. I want to, in this pile, I just want more card. Let's go with the Intuition Tarot. Give me some Intuition card. The turtle. This is crazy. Yeah, it takes a while. Yeah. There, see the mind here. The thing is, the mind is the betrayer, the deceiver in the Divine Feminine's case, because, you know, the Divine Masculine is acting like a turtle and is acting as if he goes the other way. We have the winter flowers again here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there was a change recently, and I felt I feel that the Divine Feminine there's something here with a computer, with internet. So maybe the Divine Feminine has watched the Divine Masculine and it looked as if he's making a move on someone else. This is crazy. Yeah. So here, Divine Feminine, the advice for you is to basically not listen to your brain. Basically to not believe what you see on the internet. Because it could also deceive you. Yeah. But this Divine Masculine definitely knows what's up. They definitely know who you are. They definitely want to make a move, but not now. They cannot. They have to pursue their career or their dreams or whatever first, okay? Wow. What a beautiful reading. So this is all what I'm having, part 3, okay? Bye, guys. Hello, part 4. I spilled sand all over in my last reading. So, yeah. I want to shuffle your deck. So let's see, a channeled message from your person. Pile 4. This is the deck you chose. So first of all, I want to get the cards from the Fairy Tale Oracle. Pile 4's channeled message, please. I also want to clarify this with the Lenormand card. Pile 4, please. Channeled message. And now we're going to see your tarot cards. I'm not reading upright. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Cups. So this looks good. So, let's see, guys. First of all, want to turn around these cards. We have the Building the Nest and we have the Cradle. That's from Hansel and Gretel, right? Ingenuity. This is interesting. There's Hansel missing, right? I mean, Hansel and Gretel. There are 2 of them. And here there's only Gretel. So where's Hansel? You know? And I feel this is Hansel trying to come. Actually, this is funny, this reading. I don't know why, but these energy are funny. So it's about coming together. Hansel wants to tell you that he's coming. Like we see this here is the Knight of Cups, you know. But the Knight of Cups, you know, comes in like, if you look at this animal, like, you know, it's like he's saying, hi, I'm here. There's a wave. So this person comes in with a big wave. And it throws your cup around. So I'm feeling this Hansel comes into Gretel's life and makes so much noise that Gretel thinks it's the wrong person. That's what's coming through. It's like Gretel over here is waiting for Hansel to come her way. I want to read this though. Where's this is actually funny. I have to get the card. Wait a minute. So guys, number 5. Mambo number 5. That's what's coming in. Mambo number 5. And I think this divine masculine, or whoever this is, that's the Hansel to the Gretel, makes a lot of noise when coming in. It's like Mambo number 5. Maybe he's dancing before with different women or different men. And that's why Gretel thinks it's not the right person, you know, because the Mambo number 5, that's about, you know, all these different woman names. Oh gosh, what is this? Okay. And Hansel and Gretel are brothers and sisters, yeah? So this could be that, you know, not Hansel is a brother of you, but, well, yeah, in the sense of a friend. Yeah, that you guys have a friendship. And maybe Hansel is making a lot of noise with other women. And that's why Gretel thinks, well, Hansel is not my person, you know, because he's like dancing mambo number 5 with all these different women. But yeah, it's actually Hansel, it turns out. So, I don't know why this reading is so funny. Yeah, it's a team. This means a team. And as I said, this Hansel and Gretel is a team, you know. Those two are called with the same name. So this could be a twin flame, because twin flames, you know, they always, yeah, I mean, they belong together, you know. And this is a couple that belongs together, yeah. And you might be friends first, and Hansel makes a lot of noise here. Let's see what else is. Yeah, the Tower. This is a sudden realization that the Ace of Swords, yes. A sudden realization that actually that Hansel is your person. Pile 4. Yes, the Ace of Wands, you know, 2 aces. Wow. So yeah, this definitely, this Hansel makes a lot of noise when coming in. So it's like you thought this is never my person. But Hansel had other plans. He threw your cup that you offered, you know, to your person. He just came in with with all the waves crashing on you. Your cup flew around, you know. Your cup was broken. Not the cup was broken, but all the water went out. That means that Hansel made so much noise that maybe even you had quarrels. Yeah, or maybe Hansel was dating other women while being maybe a friend of yours, and you said, oh my gosh, this Hansel is never my person. But yeah, you know, this is a sudden realization. So basically, you're one. Maybe it's the other way around, you know. Maybe you're one because this is a message from your person that you admire. So maybe you are the Knight of Cups, you know, maybe you are this Hansel. Maybe you're even a masculine energy. This could be, you know, that you're a woman in masculine energy and you make a lot of noise and you threw Gretel's cup around, you know, who is maybe the guy. But, you know, please apply it as it fits, because, you know, this could also be same-sex couples, because we have Hansel and Gretel here, which is actually brother and sister, you know, bro. So this is like your person just realizing out of a sudden, out of nowhere, that actually it's you. That actually you are their one. So this could even be a crush. This could be a crush of yours. This is a sudden realization, and the Ace of Wands is a movement towards you. So what else? Universe, pile 4 here. What's going on with this funny? Yep, adjacent possibilities. Look! They have so many doors. This person opened so many doors. And I feel here that whatever door they opened, they always came to your place. They always came back to you. So this could mean that you were their safe place. This could mean that you were the friend that they could always talk to when they had difficult times with other people. Be yourself. We have this situation calls for you to be your authentic self, which is the basis for your personal power, the unicorn. Yeah, they realize that you are the unicorn. It's not someone else. Maybe they thought before it's someone else. Yeah, I feel this is definitely your crush. And they didn't know it was you. Maybe they searched in all the other doors and you were like, oh, what's going on with you, you know? Yes, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So basically, you know, they got attracted back. So they noticed or they realized that it's you and not all the other doors that they have. I like that. That's so beautiful. Let me see one more card here, universe. And we have job wood. Yeah, I'm feeling here that with the chop wood card, they chop out all the adjacent possibilities, like all the other people that they could be dating or they could make a move on, and they come back to your door. That's what I'm feeling. What is the advice here? This card fell out. 5 of Cups. Yeah, I'm feeling this person was in the 5 of Cups energy, or you were, because let me see. We have the King of Cups. See, they go from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups, so they definitely make a move because they missed you. With the 5 of Cups, this is like they realized that overall it's you. That's a realization. Yes, maybe there was a third party and they cut it out. You know, it's like they want to also, this card is the card of always doing things together, like a friendship, like a brother and sister connection. One moment, one more. Yes, 3 of Swords. So what I'm feeling is here that they moved on from you, or maybe they never thought about this. And for you, Divine Feminine, you shouldn't be in heartbreak, and you should not be disappointed, because I'm feeling here maybe because this is your crush and maybe you thought he's making move on all these other people. He never comes to you, but actually he's making that offer. He realized after all this time that it's actually you. Yeah, maybe he's also realizing this after heartbreak. Maybe he has recently been through a heartbreak with a third party, and after that he realized that it's actually you guys. Yeah, the Hansel to the Gretel, as it should be. You know, very beautiful. So let's see one more card, since I took it out. One more intuition card here for the Divine Feminine. Yep, that's the ancient knowledge. That's the Stonehenge. The change. We have the books. And what is this? This looks like an old, like a painting. So this could be memories. And then we have the tree. Wow. So this is ancient knowledge that came to them. I'm kind of like in the form from missing you, and yeah, with the books, it was always written. It was always written, but they couldn't see it. They were like basically blind. They were like running around or chasing after other people. And then at the end, you know, this Divine Masculine, or, you know, this friend of yours or this crush of yours is realizing that it's actually you, and they make a move. So this person is coming. If they're not yet in your life, they will write a message, you will get message, or they will make a move on you. Yeah, pile 4. How gorgeous. Okay, see you.